pull. Hi, how to solo launch your model without the aid of anybody else being around, especially for those that are belly landers. How to make the foot trigger. This is the bit you've all been waiting for. So, here is the foot trigger. Now this is the second video I've made because actually I lost the first video. I don't know where it is. Anyway, this is the foot trigger. How does it work? Okay, so you have broadly two pieces of wood, and the dimensions of this is 35 centimeters from there to there. This one is the same. This one is thinner. It's 12.5 centimeters wide, and the bottom one is 17.5 centimeters wide. For our American friends, this one's 5 inches and the bottom one is 7 inches. Okay, on the bottom one you put two pieces of wood, which inside here goes the launching ramp that goes at the bottom there, so that clamps onto the launching ramp, and then you get a thread, a nut and bolt, some washers. This is a safety pin, and basically you just have that rod going all the way through with a lock nut on this side with a washer, and then the top of the nut has a hole through the middle of it. The hole is there for the safety pin. Okay, you don't want an accidental launch, so that stops that from doing that. Now, inside here is nylon conduit, same conduit that I used to make the launch ramp. You have two saddles, these are called saddles. You can use nylon ones or metal ones, doesn't matter, either side. There's a tube runs through it, and then the nylon saddle in there goes to this top piece. So the metal ones go to the bottom, nylon ones go to the top piece, and this creates a hinge. Okay, so you can do this basically. So I'll put a piece of danger tape there so that that denotes that that is a foot trigger and you're not to step on it unless you're going to do it deliberately. So you basically do that. Now, how does it work? Well, simplest terms, at the end of the bungee you have two pieces of nylon string, and they will hook on. This end hooks on to your model on a tow hook. This end goes to the foot pedal. You then put the safety pin in until you're ready to use it. When you are ready to use it, this will be under tension from the bungee, and basically all it does is lift that up, and then the ring flies off. The bungee travels this way, the top string will pull the model, and away it goes. It's as simple as that. Now, in my beginning video I showed two ways. This way is when you're standing behind the model, but if you've got a craft or a model that has solid rocket fuel or liquid fuel or something like that, you don't particularly want to be standing behind it. So what you do, you have a third piece of string which will go on there. You tension that, okay, tension it, and the other end will go to this. This is a marine clip, okay, and what you do, that goes in there. Sorry, yeah, apologies, that doesn't go in there. this attaches to this dog clip. So this now is string is tight. You put your foot on the string, this pulls this little clip here, and that springs open and releases the other piece with the ring on it, and your bungee goes off. Simple as that. So once you've made your foot trigger, you're going to need 3 pieces of string. All the strings are roughly 10 feet long. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. You're going to need some dog clips, and you're going to need your marine clamp. If you want to stand at the side of the launch ramp, where if you don't want to be behind the model, you want to be at the side of it, you need that. That is a really good piece of kit. This cost about £3. It wasn't expensive at all. Okay, but you're going to need some dog clips. Yeah, and then what you do, I use this. In the UK we use this for tying dogs' leads to a spike in the ground. So if you're having a picnic or something and the dog sees a cat or another dog, you don't want it running off, causing a nuisance. You just put this in the ground, turn it around like that, you get the dog's lead, put it in there, okay, and that is what we use to pin down the bungee. On here we use these tent pegs which go in each corner there to hold down the trigger, like that, in each corner. And you also use them to temporarily, while the bungee's under tension, put that through the ring just to stop it from racing away and hurting somebody that may be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Now, you may want to buy yourself one of these fishing weighers, because you want 3 kilos of tension for every 1 kilo in weight of the model. So if your model is 1 kilo in weight, you want 3 kilos of tension off the bungee, and that's what I got that for. Otherwise it's just going to be too much torque, and that is your foot pedal. There you go, one last look for you. There's nothing complicated about it. That took me about half an hour to make that. It's just bits of scrap wood, okay, and that's how it's done.
Now that's cool.